Yo, hey, welcome back. Welcome back to WWTA Game. An interesting one for you today. I'm gonna start the day off with this one. Y'all ready for this? All right. So I was sitting back and I was clashing in my mind, like it's a lot. I got to get all this stuff out of my mind. So y'all work with me, right? So this goes out to all those people out there that always wanted to create entertainment, whether it be movies or TV shows, right? I have some friends, some good friends that I know that are heavily into getting into this field. Like they dabble in it. Some of them are in it, and like I was like, but what about the person that just doesn't have all that to get into that stuff? So this is where this video is gonna be today. All right, Rockstar again. You never cease to amaze me. Some amazing things with Rockstar. Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, right? So for if you're a person that's into entertainment and you want to make films, skits, TV shows, there is this thing called FiveM. Now, I initially started looking into FiveM because I wanted to use mods, and you can't use mods on the actual online Grand Theft Auto game. So I've been digging into FiveM under the pretense of modding games. And then I start digging through it and I see, okay, well, this is pretty much you buying in a sense. Well, you're not really buying. Well, yeah, you are. You're buying a setup. It's basically you're buying a version, right? The shell of whether it be Grand Theft Auto, or I think the other one they do is Red Dead Redemption, right? So I don't know, I gotta check, but I'm just looking at GTA right now. So you're buying a shell, and there's all these things that come with the shell. If you buy certain things with the shell, they call scripts and stuff that they put in the game. And so these scripts allow you to do stuff like economy and criminal stuff, right? So you pretty much buy all this stuff. So I was like, okay, that's interesting and all. That allows me to get into the modding side, and then because I really want to see how far I can go. But I said, you know what? But that's still a waste. That's not even the big picture. I was like, when I first got into the internet side of gaming, I was again, remember I was playing World of Warcraft in the beginning, and my family members got me involved. It was my brother and a good friend. They got me involved in the game, and so World of Warcraft was everything to me. I played that game. It was just the most coolest thing, is I could make a character, walk around, do this, that, and the other, right? So aside from me doing that and doing all this stuff on computer, I started learning about recording stuff, right? So I'm like, oh wow, so let me start making these scenes and scripts. So what I would do is I would clear the UI off the game, and then I would walk my character through the game with other people, and then I would text to talk. At the time, that's what I was doing, and I wasn't talking because I didn't do the microphone and stuff. It was early stages, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, and I would text to talk. You know what I'm saying? And I would have the things pop up on the screen as he's talking to people and walking through the area. So I methodically thought these things out. And I was like, man, and that was technical then. So I'm like, wait a minute. That was years ago, bruh. Like, years, bruh. Like, man, we talking easily 10 years minimum, right? More than 10 years. Probably like 12, 13, 14, maybe even, I don't know, 15. I don't know. It was a long time ago. And the stuff was technical then. So I'm looking at this and I said, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This is like this right here is like, wait a minute, hold on. I can really buy a shell, put what I want in the shell, and then and I can talk with people, right? Y'all walk with me on this one, right? Right. This is not gonna be your average GTA video. This is for my entertainers out there, right? So walk with me on this one, right? Walk with me. All right. Look. Shout out to my homie. I'm sending this video straight to you. I want you to, walk with me on this so you can see the big picture, because this is stuff that can be done now for the low low. All right, y'all just roll with me on this. So just imagine for a second, right? Y'all walk with me. So imagine for a second, you purchase something like this. Let's say you use $200. You know what I'm saying? You set up a little service. You $200 up front or whatever. You're gonna pay for the immediate stuff you need. You know what I'm saying? And then you pay for your subscription to have the server. And if you need assistance, you add that on to. I think like the minimum is $6, and it goes up to like 80 or 90 bucks a month. But you can start around $6, $12, whatever the case may be. And then you get your assistance that you need, and you start learning, right, how to use your shell. And just imagine this. I'm gonna throw something at y'all. All right. So let's imagine, right, you want to make a quick scene, and you draw up a script. Now, I've been watching role play videos, and I noticed that it's reckless. It's out of control. It's really no direction. There's nothing there. There's no there's no director. Now, in film, you need a director, right? You need a script writer first. You need a script. You need to have the script first. So you need a script writer. You don't just jump out there, right, for entertainment purposes only, right? You get a script writer. You get a quick script, whether it's a 2-minute script, 5-minute script, 10-minute script. You don't got to make no long scripts. You could make a quick 5-minute script for a 5-minute skit, you know what I'm saying? And you need a director. So just imagine the director is the one controlling the camera angles of everything, right? Hear me out. You can do all this. It's tripping me out just to see this, and nobody's doing it. I haven't seen a video yet where nobody's doing this. And again, to my homie, I'm sending this video straight to you. I want you to think about this. So now you get a few of the people that you know to literally come into the game, right? They got to have a PC for this, you know what I'm saying? Or you can do casting, right, to get some actors, because that's what we're about to do here. We're about to put out a post. We need some actors. If you got a computer that's made for gaming and you can download GTA, and I need an actor, I want to make these skits, you know what I'm saying? They might become famous one day, right? All right, so let's walk with me. So now that we got a script, we got the director, we got 4 or 5 people to play the parts that we need. Now let's put ourselves in let's put ourselves in a college building, right? Because they got all types of buildings. We'll do a college building, and there's a janitor, right? So you got one character being a janitor, and he's walking through the building, and he's minding his business, not talking to nobody. He's mopping up floors, right? And then this janitor sees a kid bullying, and well, they're not kids because you're in college, so some young adults getting into it. And the one guy, you know what I'm saying, and you got to have some actors here. So let's imagine you got a real actor. Let's not do that role play garbage we're kind of seeing now. It's without a director. So you got a script written. So in the script, I don't know, let's say the young guy says to the other dude, I'm really tired of you always thinking that you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. Bruh, I'm tired of this shit. Every fucking day I come to school, man. I just want to get my motherfucking education, man. And you always got some shit to say. And the other guy's like, hey, man, fuck you, homie. Oh, it's fuck me. Nah, nigga, it's fuck you. And they get to squabbling, right? And the janitor's watching this shit, and he says, yeah, I remember those days. And he walks off. Cut. There's your scene. You're like, well, that ain't much of nothing. Bruh, it was a 30-second scene, bruh. It was a scene, okay? Now, again, this is where your script writer comes in. Y'all ain't thinking about this, but let me help you out. That was a 30-second skit that's going to be a part of a 5-minute clip, all right? So you had the writer come in. You had your director, and your director's right there, and you got, of course, your director's going to be the cameraman as well, because he's directing the scene, so he wants to see everything where he wants to see it and how he wants to see it. So he's zooming in, all right? Now, you've got to have an editor after that to take that clip and know what to do with it, right? Now, I don't see nobody doing this, okay? Again, to my homie, right? It's like, yo, I don't see nobody doing this, bro. I've been looking, and I'm like, yo, ain't nobody doing this, bro. Then it goes to your editor, okay? You send a skit to your editor, and what he does, he says, okay, we need to write music, right? I see you got all the shots you want. You zoomed in to the janitor's face, you know what I'm saying? And he said what he said, and then you zoom back out. Now we need the right sound, okay? So now the editor says, okay, let me go find the right sound, bring that in here to this little 30-second skit, and then boom, he brings it out. Boom, he sends it up back to the director making the 5-minute film. All right. When he sends that back, directs, oh yeah, I like that. Next scene. Now, as you're making these scenes in this place, right? You're making your first films. Now, for everybody out there that wants to get into film, this is why I'm saying this. This is bigger than a little GTA video, y'all. I'm trying to help all people see that for anybody out there that's doing this stuff, this video ain't for you. But this video is for that young person or that old person that always wanted to do something. This is showing them a way that they can do these things, a way that they can interact and move in the world that they want to move in. Here's some tools. That's all this really is. This is me sharing with y'all some tools that I'm looking at. These tools, I was looking at it for pure entertainment purposes only, but now I'm looking at it like they got all types of stuff on FiveM. So you buy the shell of GTA 5. Okay, if y'all familiar with GTA 5, you know where I'm at. If you ain't, go look GTA 5 up and look at the online, check the game out, learn about the game. But you're buying a shell in a sense, and you're putting the things in it you want in it, and then you become a film director inside this metaverse world. Yeah, that's what it is. I ain't even started that conversation yet, but I'm like, for real, like, yo, wait a minute, bro. This is like another world inside your world where you can go and be who you want to be. Okay, you can do robbery skits to go to your little movie clips. All you need is to have a director, a writer, and a editor. You know what I'm saying? That's the only three things you need. And so when you do this, you got to be strategic about it. You can't just come up with stuff in the whim. First things first, the director, what are you after? Or the story, you need a story writer, right? You don't need a story writer, because that's what your writer's going to do. You need the person with the vision. So you need the story, which is the writer. The writer has a story. The director is going to take the story and then direct it to where it can be the way he wants it seen. So the director is going to take the story and also deal with the editor to help get the vision of that story onto a video for us to see. So you have to have a writer, the story writer, you have to have the director, and you're going to have the editor. And that's all you need. And you're going to need FiveM. You're going to need to own a copy of GTA on your PC. And you're going to need to download FiveM, and you're going to have to buy the shell, and you're going to have to buy all the scripts you need in it. You're going to have to buy the cars, the clothing, all that stuff. You got to buy all that stuff, right? And it's not much. Go to FiveM, go to the FiveM store, or go to fivem.com, FIVEM.com or something like that, and go check it out. It's very inexpensive. I'm looking at it now. Like, I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on. I got a few YouTube channels. I work. I live life. I got future plan. I got all this stuff I got going on. But I intend myself to get into this world, because I always envision things that I'd like to show and film that I haven't had time to do, that I can see now clearly. I can do it right here from home on my PC. Now, I'm going to have to bump my PC up again. I've been bumping my PC up over these years, and I'm going to bump it up again. It ain't nothing but a thing. That's what you're going to do when you're trying to make money and you're trying to live your dream. So if you out there and your dream is to make films, here it is. It's right here. Okay, so look, get a copy of GTA, go to fivem.com. You want to get that. Remember, you're going to need a story writer. You're going to need a director that's going to actually be the one filming everything and making sure the shots are right on time and telling you if it was a bad scene or a good scene, and trashing and keeping. And then you're going to need an editor, you know what I'm saying, to do that part. So you're going to need to come up with a team. You're going to investigate, get a team, and then you're going to have to bring your friends in, or people that that can come in and be actors and be in the scene. You can even get just like they do films now. You go get you get a bunch of random people to come just be in the scene as extras, you know what I'm saying, walking around and doing, bruh. I'm gonna end with that, because I'm like, this is a dream for movie editors that have no way of doing movie. You don't need no expensive cameras and all this other stuff. All you need is a computer with a decent graphics card, you know what I'm saying, and GTA and FiveM. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're the director, you're going to want to have something decent. All right, let me just throw it out there. You're going to want something in the 30 series. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want a 30 series graphics card minimum NVIDIA, or you're going to want a AMD 57 series and up. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need that minimum. You know what I'm saying? You might can get away with an AMD 5560, what is it, 5650 XT or whatever. But I would say you're gonna need that 57 up, or you're gonna need that Nvidia 30 series up, 3060, 3070, 3080. That's minimum. And then you're gonna make this world, this movie world. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I'm a hold right there. I'm probably gonna make more videos on this for the fact that, you know, as an entrepreneur or somebody who wants to be a filmmaker, you can do it here. You don't need to go buy all those expensive cameras and then try to do all this stuff in the real world. There's a meta world that exists. It's right here. I'm gonna close with that. I hope y'all gained something important from this video, or I sparked the light in you and you said, man, I can achieve my goals now. I can actually do this and become a filmmaker. Yes. That's exactly what my point was. You can do this and become a filmmaker. I'll catch you all in the next one. Gone.